let's get off the mushy stuff, right? Let's talk about some good stuff. You guys are probably, the most watched YouTube channel in the city. What led to that? What led to starting the YouTube channel? I know, but the world may not know. What led to?
She had
TikTok.
Yeah, she had TikTok, and I was coming in. I'm gonna add value. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm leaving here with something. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna do YouTube. You know, I had been watching people like Marcus Rankin, my guy Coleman in Tennessee. I saw these people doing the house tour, and so I was like, okay, that's a nice lead generator. Like they were talking about how they got leads, and then again, for me going to mortgages, I was like, it's all about the house. How do I intertwine the house? So like, okay, I'm gonna add some personality with the house. So I started doing the tour, did one, and then I came home to her and I said, hey, like we have a pretty nice house at the time. Like we had a, we had like a 4-story townhouse with the crazy views, and it was like a $800,000 house. And I was like, well, if we want to work with, people that look like us and, affluent and, not just all price points where we are, we want to continue to build on that. But our story is growing. Like the people we're working with as singles are different now than the people we work with that have a family and kid and, stuff like that. So not only do we still work with all price points, we also work with, we wanted to up that. We wanted to elevate. So I was like, let's show people instead of just tell them that this is who we are. This is how we live. She's a great interior designer. She designed our whole house, like with paintings. She
did the paintings.
Yeah. And we did the accent wall, and like, it was just a nice blend of husband and wife. What better way to go through and have the nice differences of how we designed our house and how we bought it and the budget. And, I got the pool table, and the only reason I wouldn't get the pool table is if it turned into a dining table and, just all that. How do we just show people that? YouTube video. Yeah. Let's go through and do a YouTube video of our own house and walk through. And we did that, blew up. Overnight.
Second video.
It literally, but it's so crazy because I got a random call from I don't even know if we should say the name, but your best friend's girlfriend, now fiance. And she just randomly called me. We met, like, kind of hit it off during our wedding, but we didn't have like a history of a relationship. And she just randomly called me. So she had no idea the conversations that we were having, which this conversation that he brought to me was like terrifying me. And she just randomly called me. She was like, hey, I don't, when God places something on my heart, I just want to share it. You may think this is weird. I just want to let you know that I had a vision of you guys, and you guys were on a billboard and you were killing it in real estate as a team. And she was like, and God is sending a message to you to follow Austin's lead in this season. And I was like, it was so weird because we were knee deep in like back and forth, or like Austin said, how does Desiree go from being independent on what her business is and what she chooses into now like opening up my just vision to understanding his vision. And when after that call, I was like, okay. Yep. And I let it go. And then it just like, I'm telling you, God has a funny way of he drops people in our lives. And that's why everything I know is meant.
He has a funny sense of humor. And again, like following somebody's lead works both ways. Yeah. There's things that I follow her as the man. I follow her. Like she said, okay, cool. I like that. Or her following me doesn't mean you follow me blindly. Right. If I'm not aligned with what God has called me to do and submitting to God, like it's not going to work. Right. And she knows that. And I have to earn her trust and respect just as she has to earn my trust and respect in that sense. So it's not just saying, oh, because I said so, this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Because I have a God. No, I'm left brain, she right brain.
That would
show me the holes in my grand ideas, show me where I can make it practical and vice versa. Let me push you outside of your comfort zone and say, hey, no, people respect you. They, they like you. You're interesting. You have value to add to the space. Yeah. Don't hold it to yourself, So for me, like that was the biggest just balance that we have continued to work on and find respect and stuff with each other. Like I said, what makes her who she is, that boss, the winner, I'm gonna go get it, I'm driven, as an independent woman, is the same thing that can clash in marriage. And the same thing that makes me driven, independent, I'm grandiose and, with ideas and, can overwhelm her in marriage and overstimulate her in marriage. So it's just finding a balance of being able to respect that. Not that you don't got to 100% understand it, but just respect it.
Yeah.
And and lean on what we feel God has called us to do. I think that's just very important.
And that led me, I was leading into saying that because for you to drop a video on YouTube and get what was like 70,000 views or something like that.
Yeah, we started monetizing like
that. I was at your house when you got that email.
Yeah, that's not just because by accident. Like it was meant to be, and we found our lane.
I remember being in your garage when you showed me the example of Marcus Rankin stuff, and you was like, "Yeah, bro, like there's no reason why I can't do this here." And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be dope." Like I mean, even like people don't understand. Like I keep trying to tell agents and other folks like. Sometimes it's okay to follow a trend, right? It's not that you're stealing ideas, but a trend is a trend. It's okay to follow a trend. To follow it is one thing, but to also make it your own is another. And I think that's the one thing I respected about when y'all started your tours, because you did the first one on your own because of like the Marcus Rankin style of shooting. And I remember you doing that, and I was like, oh, this is well done.
Yeah.
And it did okay, but the second video was with y'all two. And I think by adding Desiree being that tool of, oh shoot, here's a new element to this video style, that gave you the light bulb moment of, oh no, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
He was like,
we doing tours
every Tuesday.
We doing tours.
Stimulation.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, there's so much people don't understand consistency. You got I had at about 2 weeks ago, I just went to y'all videos and just went down. And you can see it goes 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, 2 months. So you can see all the way back to freaking like February or January. And I was like, okay, I'm done scrolling. I get it. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like the consistency, that's what people, when you tell people be consistent, just keep doing it over and over and over again. It's going to work. Or if it doesn't, you'll have a vision of what will work.
And then being prepared to pivot. One of the biggest things how I started doing the house tours with Austin is because, my wife was postpartum. Like we talked about it. She said, I can't believe that I was on the way to pumping on a tour.
God.
And then we're doing a tour like, and we didn't even think about that. But again, that goes to a testament of who she is. Yeah. And so when it finally got to a point back in July, we were just like, all right, like we're overstimulated. It's been a lot. We've been going. I got to pivot. I still have to be able to, as a man, like carry what the vision is that I feel God has led us to do for us.
And I loved how adamant you were in the video. Hey guys, Desiree's not gonna be here. She's only gonna come once a month. Get used to it. Basically. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Protected.
Like,
I had
to. Listen. And they was in the comments, bro. I was like, oh my God, where's Desiree? Bring Desiree back. I don't like looking at just you, Austin. I was like, Austin, do not care.
Don't realize, and we didn't even realize. And when I look back at it, and I was like, bro, I was bat crazy, because even down to the fact that I was low key in the hospital, like, texting back with deals, like after I had Ace. And I look back at it and it's like, I feel both ways about it. Like I'm proud of myself, but also like, dang girl, like you could have took that time for yourself.
She didn't need
but I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. I had no idea. So if I ever get pregnant again, like guys, I'm taking time because it's such a beautiful time in life. But I just didn't know, and I wasn't ready to let go of who I thought I was. But just looking back, like I'm telling you, most people had no idea. And that's why I say we work hard and we go through a lot of trials and tribulations. People had no idea I was full-time pumping. My son had no formula, no milk. Like it was all me. So I'm telling you, like we would wake up, I would be pumping. He's talking to me about what we need to say during the tour and and like we're do the tour real quick, get back in, going again, coming home, taking Ace, dealing with him, not sleeping through the night, by the way. For the whole half of last year, we were up throughout the night. Ace just started getting back to sleeping throughout the night again. So lack of sleep is just constant going. But
and I'm proud
I don't
of her.
regret it. I'm about to say, I don't regret how hard we went because we're seeing the fruits of our labor. So everything that's happening this year is just so beautiful to see. And I think this year we're trying to focus on executing and just keeping up the momentum and doing what we said we were going to do, but also basking in it. And not just blindly walking through it, not realizing that we're not living it, like live in the moment of what we're creating and enjoy the process and the journey.
I never did that.
And again, and that's something that you have to do. And like, I'm super proud of her. I never forced her to do the house tour. There were days where I'm like, hey, we can do it another day. We don't have to do it today.
Yeah.
And one of the things that this may be an insecurity for me early on, especially last year, because she was a boss in her own right. She was winning in real estate in her own right. And for me, I was still finding my lane as a new agent. So I'm very proud to say and announce that when I did go off on my own, I do now have the currently highest ranking or watch video on our YouTube channel of 108,000 views right now.
Nice.
And I did that. But, I did that.
Yeah.
That's my little, we don't compete, but we continue to push each other to reach each other's full potential.
I don't know. You told me a bowling story.
That's different. That's different.
I was gonna say
that's different.
We don't compete.
That's sport.
He's very competitive, but
sport.
I'm happy that is our highest ranked video. Because being the wife and being his partner literally every day, all day, like we see everything about each other. So I know all the things that bother him or that he has to work through or grown through. And you guys were talking earlier about, your moments with
sports.
Yeah. And you asked him what age. And it was so funny because when he said the age, it made me realize, like, bro, we met each other and started dating at such a pivotal moment for both of our lives. And we were both figuring it out.
Yep.
Like, I had a complete 180 change of my life, and he did. And he was trying to figure out what life looks like after football.
Yep.
So because of that, I know everything that he's struggled with or talked about, concerned, or that he's prayed about, whatever. And one of the things would be the confidence in himself in real estate, and just knowing that he belongs here because he spent so many years in a field where he didn't feel like he belonged. And now it's like, bro, Austin has showed up and showed out, and I'm proud to see the confidence. And there was she got a little, the comments, I ain't mention it to you. She called him Daddy Duke. I said, all right, now I don't be commenting, but I'm gonna have to get on the comments. But
I have to create her own profile.
I seen a comment, and she said she brought it back because she called me Mama Duke, and I was like,
yeah. Well, Mama Duke gonna see this, or whoever wrote that gonna see this.
Yeah, but she was so sweet, and I appreciate her comment because she said, we were joking. It was just a joke, and so they didn't get the full context, but we were joking about. I was like, I don't know what Austin going to be saying. Ever. And she said, don't worry about what he's saying. He's been holding it down for whatever. Yeah. And I just love seeing those comments.
The community is crazy.
Because I'm telling you, like, it's just beautiful to see that he has found his confidence in real estate. And like, we joke about me being the broker in charge or, and we partner through everything, but he does lead us in so many aspects of our business. And people like some of the other agents of Noir, they'd be like, so what do you do? Does Desiree do everything? And it's a joke. It's like a running joke. But when I say that he genuinely leads our days, day to day, and I'm just good at the back end systems, but we both lead where we can lead. But there's so many things that he really does lead in. So
I'm glad told her from the jump. I don't. For me, I'm not. You can lead from behind, right? You don't have. It's not having to be in the front. It's not about you do what I say. It's how do we come together to accomplish the goals that we're creating together, and it's really that simple. So everything, like, I value her opinion. Like, there's nothing that I don't run by my wife.
No, we collaborate on absolutely
to the point
everything.
Where she's overstimulated. And I'm saying it because I know that I can get so excited and so locked in where I lose perspective. But she comes in and says, well, do you think about it this way? I didn't. Okay, let's try this. So we lead each other. And I think that's the biggest thing. And I just value and just respect and I tell her this. That's just how we have come to know. So she has helped instill a lot of confidence in me coming from football. Like, I had confidence, but coming in a new space, like, she has such a, like, she comes out like she doesn't care, and she cares, and she hates when I say this, but she cares a lot, but she has this very, like, thick skin, she comes from a just tougher, like just a tough skin. You know, she doesn't let stuff get to her. For me, I'm big, like I'll say a joke or I'll say something to somebody and I'll text them or I'll say, hey, was that too far?
Or
hey,
he's whispering in my ear. He's
was that too much? Did I do too
like when we're all out partying or something, he's like in my ear.
Because it's all come from a place of
cares?
of love and so, but I never want to offend anybody.
Right.
You know, I haven't always been confident in just being Austin.
Yeah.
So now that, you know, she just helped me with that in business and personal and everything.
That's
so
fire.
It's huge. It's huge.
I heard a word or some words that she said. She said she the broker in charge. So let's get into this. She said something. We talking about broker in charge.
Broker in charge of what?
Broker in charge of what? So what? Let's get to it.
That's backwards.
What y'all doing these days? What's happening with the Dukes of Charlotte?
You mean what you forced us to do?
Oh God!
What's happening?
What's us out the nest to do?
What's happening with the Dukes of Charlotte these days?
Man, I'll take over this one. So that story was God sent from the beginning. As we started growing our brand, even last year, Jerell came up to us a few times and was just, you know, we had meetings and just talking about our growth and where we were heading, where we were going, and we had a couple of agents or firms reach out to us wanting to get us. Mm-hmm. And we came back to her and said, we're not leaving Noir. Noir's family. We're not leaving Noir. Like that would never cross our mind. Us going off doing our own thing never crossed our mind. It was just like, nah, we're good where we at. We have a Noir family because that's the brand and the culture that Jerell has brought up and built up. So he finally, he came to us at Brittany's birthday party. Mm-hmm. Came to me and he was just like, when the girls and everybody were talking, he would sit next to me, whisper, say, hey,
I ain't sound like Ray Charles. What is this? I can make it do what it do, baby. What?
He does that to me all the time. Like, I did not say it like
that. Sound like that?
let me bend your ear for a second, player.
Something has been placed on my heart to just tell you that you live like this. Don't let me go in that. Y'all gotta watch me. Was that good?
This is like
was that good,
I'm
CJ?
telling you, from the moment I open my eyes, the moment I close them, I'm telling you, I could be dead like this, and he's doing something like that in the bed.
Like rehearsing it.
Like, baby, was that good? Was that good?
Say tomorrow.
Hello, everybody. Who is that? Who is that, CJ? Who that sound like?
What? Who?
Hello, everybody. That means I need more work.
Yeah, you gotta work.
That's my problem. I gotta do some more work on that. Okay, but no, seriously. So we're at the birthday party, and he was just like, "Hey, man," and this is a testament to who Jerell is as a person and a character, and who he's been in our life. He was like, "Hey, man, something just, God put something on my heart, and I have to tell you, like, there's no pressure. We can look over and everything, but I have to tell you because God has placed this on my heart." I think you and Desiree should go off on your own and start your own firm.
That's not what I said, but go ahead, continue to tell your story.
What did you say?
I said...
That's what I heard.
I said, I know that's what you heard. That's exactly what you heard. Because we sitting here right now. Because we sitting here right now.
Everybody,
I know that's what you've been telling everybody. That's why we here. Because I said, Austin tell everybody I kicked y'all out. I ain't kick y'all out.
Okay, what did you say?
This is what I told you, Austin. We sat down where everybody was getting up, and we all was about to get up. And I was like, something kept telling me, just ask him now. So I said, Austin, hey, man, I haven't been able to sleep because I've been losing sleep because I've been thinking about you and Desiree. I said, I value you all's friendship more than I value the money you contribute to the Noir Group.
Let me start over.
You don't even have to start over. I'm going to just tell it. But I said, I value you all's friendship more than I value you all's money to Noir Group. And I said, I don't want to get to a point where I don't deliver value to you all. And I want you all to always feel like you're paying for value. I gotta nip this shit in the butt because I said, you know what's funny? I said, we got to have this moment on this podcast because I know Austin want me to speak at this launch party, and he gonna start off with he kicked me out. I ain't kick y'all out. My biggest fear.
He's a storyteller. That's
he is, and it's cool. But he was saying the story. He was saying the story to many people. They was like, "Man, Austin said he kicked you out." I was like, "Oh, y'all kicked him out." I was like, "Bro." No,
that is exactly what he said. Now that I think about it,
that's exactly what I said. But I think this is and just like you said, testament to who I am. I've never been a person who is peer pressure was never a thing in my life. Like I never bended to pause. I never
Y'all are
did I never did what the crowd was doing, right? But I always valued the people. I come from a big family. So I always valued the people that I'm around. And I have so much respect for Desiree. I have so much respect for you that the reason I was losing sleep was because I didn't want to feel like I was going to lose you all. I'd rather you all be happy with your decision to continue your business elsewhere rather than you all be mad at me. Be like, bro, you ain't did nothing. We over here paying. So having that conversation was what was bothering me, right? And I think the one thing I knew, because we had already talked prior at Cracker Barrel, the one thing I knew was I felt like I got through to you all when I said the reason what you all are looking for, or the reason you're looking for, is because you haven't created it yet, right? And I feel like I got through to y'all at that point where I knew the next step after Noir was going to be your own thing. It had to be. So to come to you all, or to come to you and go, hey, Austin, bro, like, I think we're at that point where I'm nervous about what's next because you all have done a hell of a job with your brand. And I don't want you all to look at Noir as we tagging along. You know what I mean? So I do commit and I support it 100%. And that's what I want people to realize with this podcast. And I want to tell people about it on this podcast is I support you all 100%. Support and pushing you out are two different things. And I don't want you to feel like I pushed you out.
We don't,
right?
That's it.
Yeah. So that's what
like
I'm saying.
Little mama bird. She wanted the best for her.
So that's why I wanted to kind of bring it up because I was like, man, I don't want him to feel like that.
Yeah,
he says it all the time. And I'm like, damn, I don't want him to think I pushed y'all out. Like I've got too much respect for you both. And me and Desiree have so much history with everything. And I'm like, I don't want Des. That's why I was trying to. I was like, Des, me and you need to have a conversation too because me and Desiree never really had a chance to talk. And I was like, bro, like I really just want to talk to you. And make sure you understand that the only reason I talk to your husband is because he's your husband. You know what I mean? I think
I didn't even question it.
Yeah. So I mean, we all know it's all love, but the outsiders don't. And I think that's why my DMs have gone crazy because they're like, yo, what happened? Or people reaching out going, man, y'all got beef because I ain't seen you share their stuff. And I'm like, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, that bothers me. Oh my God, I was so bothered.
Yeah.
Because
you gotta cry now.
It's okay. We know how we are.
Well, because I really don't do that because then you're gonna start doing too much.
Don't do it, Austin.
For the dramatics.
Yeah, don't do it.
It just really bothers me because for anyone to remotely think in a negative light when it comes to me and Noir, like that bothers me.
Yeah.
Like I don't really, I care, but I'm a type of person that like I care who I care about, and that's what I focus on, and that's So when I say Noir is family, like I meant that. Like I don't just let people in my life. So just people who have I don't like when people think so negatively. Like it bothers me because I'm not the type of person to have that type of energy or even those thoughts.
Yeah.
So to hear someone just, something weird going on, like, or whatever, I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. So,
and that's what I protect her from a lot of the times with, wordings and just things that nature. That's not her. She's very low key. She's introverted, and that's me protecting her. Yeah. Now, what I do want to do, I want to run that back. Let's do.
Y'all being dramatic.
Let's do. That was the last straw. Cause we can clip. Dude, that was the last straw. Now and have her.
Dab it. I'm gonna clip that. I'm over here like this.
Y'all
are too. You ready? Go ahead.
And that was the last straw.
Money, baby. Money. Okay, now that it's going to go to him. Shot. Now I need you to do one of these.
Dab it. Just dab it. Bro, this is fire.
I'm serious. That's just.
I'm with it, bro.
Bro, that's what
I'm
you
with
want.
it. The fact that she cried was even. That's all I was thinking. I was like, oh my gosh.
I didn't
this
cry.
Promo. You didn't cry. You teared up.
The tear didn't drop.
You're right. Go ahead.
I just got a little teary-eyed because I'm passionate.
Go ahead. Back to.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either. And I think the thing that bothered me the most was that people felt so comfortable to just message me like that.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like, okay, not even the sympathy of going, how does Jerell feel? Let me get to the nitty gritty. Yeah. What happened?
Because people like drama, people like negative energy. But my mama said something to me because she was around when I was kind of bothered by it or whatever. And she said, you know what, Desiree, though, did y'all get any one of those messages? And I said, no. And she was like, God is continuing to protect what you guys got going on. You know, you guys aren't doing anything. You know your relationship with Jerell. You know your relationship with everybody at Noir. And you know your intentions behind how you're moving, and you're just growing. And there's nothing wrong with that, and you're being protected by it. So if you haven't experienced any of it, why are you so bothered? And I was like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're bothered because it bothered me.
Yeah.
But I think too, and I was in that same position, right? John told me, and I came to y'all with the same kind of, you know, hey, can we try this? But John told me when we left Costello, he was like, hey man, like, it's been hell. And I'm like, I'm sorry, John. I'm like, I'm sorry, John. But you know, we had to do what we had to do. And that's one thing that, like, when Austin asked me, I didn't want to tell y'all that, you know, because you read through you saw my story and was like, yo, people. So I was like, I mean, it is what it is, but I didn't want to tell y'all that. It was one of those things where he asked, and I was like, well, you asked. Yeah, people have.
And we like, for the longest, we said like, no, we're not. No, he asked like 2 or 3 times. Like, well, you sure? He's like, well, let's just go over the numbers. Let's just go over the numbers, and then we'll make a decision from there. So like, nah, we're good. We're like 2 weeks without even talking about it. So then it wasn't until the Christmas party, the holiday party, when you look back, you were talking to all of our clients were there and everything. And I think we had like 7 or 8 clients there. Yeah. And Jerell said, y'all got anything y'all want to say to y'all's clients? And nobody said anything. And for us, I was in a place where I was like, Desiree knows that we like to address. And I was like, well, I don't want to steal the shine. Like, it's not about us, it's about our client. Like, I don't want to make it about the Dukes of Charlotte. And then I remember when you started talking about the YouTube stuff and everybody started clapping for us, we both just put our head down. That was the first time that I could not look up and accept it. And that's when I knew. I went back home and I was like, it's time. Like, I see everything that Jerell was telling us and putting us up on game. It's here. Like, it's time. And if we're going to continue to trust his leadership and his mentorship and how he is to us as a brother, and trust what God is doing, it's time. So we went through the numbers again, made sense. And then within the next week, we got the LLC, we got our firm. You took your class the next day. Like, it was like bang, bang, bang. And it wasn't a shot at anybody else or anything of that. It's not to, our growth for this and that, this person. It's not that. It was just looking around and just seeing like we're here.
Yeah, and we're just walking in alignment.
I appreciate you all even being open to answering that question and just kind of setting the record straight. So that way, if anybody got any questions, they can reference the video. That's fine. Yeah. I love you both. Because that's the
last time I'm addressing you. I don't like drama.
Well, you and me both. And I wanted to do that before the launch party because I wanted everything to be on y'all. I wanted to do this video, everything to be on y'all. This is something for y'all, promotion, all of that. Yeah. And that's how much I respect you guys. But I like to end my podcast, as you know, because you both did it before. I like to end my podcast with just 2 golden nuggets. If you guys have something you can drop on a brand new agent, what's 2? How about 1 apiece? Yeah. Give me just something advice you would give to a brand new agent.
Advice I would give it's always a lot of advice I would want to give.
What's that one thing though? What's the one thing that you look at your career and you go, this is why I'm successful, and this is what I think would help another agent.
I got mine.
Genuinely be you.
Okay.
And if it's something that you truly are passionate about, not just the money, and you genuinely want to grow in life and in your career, and it all connect and make sense, be you. Be you and attract the people who want to work with you.
Love it. Point blank, period.
That's my big. That was the exact
That's your big, dog.
That she gave me as a newer
a newer agent.
But no, I would say don't be afraid to fail forward. Don't be afraid to try that idea, and don't do it for the results. Do it because you feel like this is going to work, and then everything works with consistency. Yeah. Even terrible videos work consistency. Yeah. If you're consistently bad, you're going to get consistently bad results, but you just want to be consistent. So to be consistently good, find your lane. Don't be afraid to fail, navigate through that. And then once you find it, that's who you are. That becomes who you are. Yep. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing.
And I think, yes, I agree with both of what y'all say. I think, but what you just said too starts with choosing the right place to work. Because I think what handicapped me in the beginning too was not being at a place that allowed me to fail, right? Being at a place where they have their standards. So people got to choose their right firm too. If you're looking for somewhere to work, Duke Realty.
No, it's Newark Group. Duke Realty Partners are just for the Dukes of Charlotte. We are building our brand. We are not adding any other agents, Jasmine. No other agents. We have
and all those other agents in Jerell's DMs trying to be funny.
No other agents. We have a beautiful person and worker. And Victoria. Love what she brings to the team. Love her work ethic, her dedication, and where she wants to go, and it fits for us.
And I'm gonna keep rooting for the Dukes of Charlotte or Duke Realty Partners, every day, all day. So as long as y'all keep winning, man, I try to be the first one in the comments on YouTube, but always when I get there, it'd be 50 other people already 20 minutes into the video. I'm like, how did y'all get here so fast? But yeah, y'all got anything y'all want to say to the people? Give them I know they should already know how to get in contact with you, but
well, it's more what we want to say to you is just it's always love. There's never been a time or a moment where Jerell is still not our goated realtor in real estate. You are our, and I told her, making it make sense. I was like, in Jerell's eyes, we are Jerell's Costello, or you are Jerell's Costello. With us together now. Let me redo that.
Jerell is the Costello.
Yeah, so we're
Jerell's Noir.
What am I trying to say?
I'm trying to catch what you're putting down.
We're your Costello.
We're about to be late again.
So one thing we wanted to say to you is just, again, like, you are our goated real. One thing we wanted to say to you is
he didn't practice this one. Go ahead.
One thing that we wanted to
this is Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker in Rush Hour right now.
Filter fish. No, on a serious note. I mean, okay. What you mean to us in real estate, you will always be our goated realtor. Sure. You always be our big brother, our mentor. We appreciate you and we love you. Utmost respect, utmost admiration at all times. So we just want to tell you that we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting us, always encouraging us, always being there to listen to us, and want the best for us. Like, you're a special individual, and that's what everybody that no matter how I got the story mixed up, no matter who I tell, family, friends, they all leave saying, "Wow, that Jerell's a good dude.
Good guy,
He's a good dude."
Yeah.
Speaking on that, just takes a special kind of person. That's who you've always been to us from me day two, her day one.
Business,
you ain't like me day one.
I ain't like you day one.
Business and personal.
No, that's fire. Dukes of Charlotte, let the people know how they contact you.
We are the Dukes, your trusted realtors of Charlotte,
and we would love to assist you.
Wait, what was that?
I don't know, because let me say, and we're your trusted realtors, and you say we are the Dukes of Charlotte.
We are the Dukes,
your trusted realtors,
and we are closing this podcast out. So reach out to us
I love it.
through our website, www.dukerealtypartners.com, email contact@thedukesofcharlotte.com, Dukes of Charlotte on all platforms, including YouTube
and Instagram, and TikTok. Okay.
Looking forward to working with you guys.
Love it. Man,
not stealing anything from Jerell, though.
You good. I appreciate you guys. You already know how you can get in touch with me at SoulByrell on every platform. Till next time, we out.